Serving North Idaho and beyond, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and the Silver Valley and more, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding is ready to handle all of your home exterior needs. Owned and operated by KHS alumnus and former basketball standout player and former coach Steve Bogie Beauregard, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding specialize in metal, flat roofs, as well as architectural shingle. Bogie & Sons is fully licensed and insured and A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau with over 4 decades of satisfied customers. If you are looking to replace your roof or siding or just want to inquire about options, Bogie is just a call or email away and can provide friendly, free estimates. You can reach Bogie & Sons by calling 208-682-4466. You can also email coachbogie.steve@gmail.com as well. Thanks, Coach Bogie, for the support, and go Wildcats! NASCO is a loyal Wildcat activity supporter and Kellogg-based construction management company. Their primary focus is supporting our U.S. military's Department of Defense through the performance of multi-million-dollar federal construction contracts. NASCO has a long history in the Silver Valley where their home office has been based for more than 23 years. They have enjoyed continued growth and now have multiple satellite offices nationwide. To date, they've worked on over 50 military bases and performed more than 3,500 construction projects in 32 states across the U.S. NASCO is proud of their Silver Valley roots and is actively involved in local community events and activities. You can find them on the web at nascousa.com. Wildcats Live would like to thank NASCO for being the original gold level supporter and proud partner. Thank you, NASCO, and go Wildcats! Family owned and operated since 1948 and located in Smelterville, Idaho, Nickerson's Towing and Sales have been taking care of the Silver Valley and beyond for over 70 years. Chad and his crew provide 24/7 mobile services, towing and recovery, and also have a full shop facility available. Whether you need a tow, a jump start, a winch out, a tire change, or fuel delivery, Nickerson's can do it all. As Chad says, no matter how poorly you park it, we can help. Nickerson's also provides services such as secure storage, truck and trailer repair, brakes, transmissions, suspensions, and much more. Chad and family are devoted, longtime supporters of local youth athletics and activities, as well as all things Wildcats. Give them a call at 208-784-1238 or find them on Facebook at Nickerson Towing and Sales. Wildcats Live would like to thank Nickerson's Towing and Sales for all they have done and continue to do for the community, including their sponsorship of Wildcats Live. Go Cats! North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are 2021-2022 Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. Check out their website at sunshinesilvermining.com to learn more. Go Wildcats! From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live. Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to shoshoneglass.com. Go Wildcats!
The national anthem will be played by the Kellogg High School band under the direction of Izzy DeMare. Number 23,
Welcome to Andrews Gymnasium, sports fans, more specifically 3A Idaho District 1 sports fans. Welcome Badgers, a lot of the Boundary County Live following. Thanks for joining us, Wildcat fans as well. We are set to tip it off here in what we could call, I guess, the first of a rubber match as both teams kind of split. They split both times. I'm going to go review those starters for Bonners Ferry first. And we are off and running here, and there's a turnover. Haley Cheney picks a pocket, and Grace Nearing with a little stop pull-up gets the bounce. Wildcats right away off to a quick start. Coach Henthorne wants a 20 or a 30. Wildcats with some pressure there answered the Badgers right out of the gate. So far, the shooting for the Wildcats looks pretty confident, which is a good sign. They look great against what I believe, I'm going to have to see a couple more trips down the floor, but it looked to me like that was a box and one. The box and one being kind of like a combination of a zone defense with one player designated to pretty much hound and guard the other player full time. And then those exchanges can be nuanced in how you help off of that and when you leave that assignment or when you don't. But it appears to be a box and one strategy. We'll have to wait and see. Sometimes that looks like a zone, just an active matchup zone. That could have been a travel or a double dribble. Wildcats with the trap. Got to be careful not to foul. Badgers able to kind of haphazardly break that. And there's a three attempt by Bear. Coe with a tough board on the backside. Emily Coe we talked about KJ last night, just bringing his lunch pail and going to work. That's what Emily Coe does. Haley Cheney, we're getting her flashed there on the high post. Gonna have to take care of that ball a little bit. She's gonna go right back up. No call. Emily Coe hustles to the rebound. Wildcats just everywhere. Cheney's gonna run that one down. Boy, I'll tell you what, this is going to be, we know it's going to be an intense game. Both teams split in the regular season. Wildcats won quite handily here at Andrews. Bonners, it wasn't super close up in Bonners Ferry. They did, I think, pull away at times there, but it was much closer than it was here at Kellogg. So both teams with a win against one another. So we expect nothing but a pretty aggressive and physical back and forth. Wildcats so far doing a great job on the defense or offensive boards, working it around against this 2-3. Coe just says, I'll take the three, and the student body is loving that. Emily Coe with the three-pointer from deep. Wildcats up 9-2. Wildcats still applying a little bit of that pressure. It looks like it's going to pay off. It's going to be an over and back. It was either going to be an over and back or Macy Jerome was all over that, ready to take that to the rack. So right out of the gate, the Wildcats coming out strong. I'm joined here by Buck Coe. He's going on production tonight, at least for the first half. We got Ty Cheney up in the booth. And we haven't done our picks yet. Maybe we should try to do our picks here in the next 30 seconds or so. Ty, we'll see if he's got us. As Grace Nearing says it's my turn. Now I'm going to knock down a three. Wildcats in a 2-2-1. Here comes the trap. Bear gets out of the trap, throws it up over the top. Abubakari with the cleanup. That was Pluid on the missed layup, but then Abubakari with the heads-up play.
12-4. Wildcats red hot from the floor right now. Still working it against this this modified zone. Now it's a 2-3 zone. Now they're not following Haley. Macy dumps it into the short corner. Haley with the collapse. Textbook. That's how you beat a zone, ladies and gentlemen, right there. If the Wildcats can continue that, it will be a long night for the Badgers, or they're going to have to come out of that zone. Look at Cheney, the defensive back, out of the backfield, tips the pass. Jerome takes it the distance. Wildcats on the run. They are ready to play today. Looks like it's going to be a foul on number 21. That is Braylon Bear. That'll be her second foul. That's a big one right there this early in the first quarter. And that will bring, that'll get Jerome to the line. She just hits nothing but the bottom of the nylon on that one. Wildcats look like they just have some confidence about them. They look like they are prepared for what that 2-3 zone. And I don't think she hit the rim at all on those two shots. That's a good sign. First game here at the District 1 tournament. Winner will play the winner of Timberlake and Priest River. That game happening about right now as well. A little aggressive on that trap, but I don't hate it. I'm going to go ahead and we'll at least go to Buck. We'll go ahead and take Buck here and unmute him. Buck, do you have a pick?
Yeah, I have the Cats tonight for sure.
You got the Cats. Is it just, are you going with your heart and your head, or is it just like the way they started too?
We are starting out really strong. Even if we don't think that it will be a foul or not, we're staying chill with the refs. And I think that's gonna be good against our gameplay, so.
All right.
We got a tie up there now.
We got tie up in the booth. I don't know if we're getting sound right now. Somebody in the chat, somebody just said there's no sound. We're showing that we have sound. Showing that we have sound, but we'll look at it. It's hard to do that while we're right in the middle of a fast-paced game here. We don't have a lot of time to take a look. Let us know if you can hear the mics right now. As the Badgers come up with the defense there. I'm going to go with the Cats. I'm biased for one. Number two, I like the way they've come out so far, attacking that zone defense, and I like the way they're rebounding. So we will go up to tie here in just a couple seconds here once we figure out, make sure we got sound happening. Macy Jerome's going to take her shot at three, and it's no good. Maddie Cheney so far just everywhere tonight, playing with confidence. Grace Nearing stops and pops, pump fakes, drives, and it's good. 18-4 for the Wildcats. They're going to continue this 2-2-1 press and see if Bonners Ferry can have some discipline to break it. So far, they're doing a pretty good job. It's been a little haphazard. That's Abubakari. She takes it to the rack strong and gets fouled. She's going to get to the line. Well, we got a chance here. We're going to go up to Ty. Ty, who's your pick, Ty?
Probably the Cats tonight, just because obviously both my sisters are playing and the way they've started.
Good point. You know, it's always going to be tough unless like we're playing Moscow or, you know, a team that we know that's going to maybe overmatch us. You got to go with your sisters, right, Ty? And they're playing really well so far tonight. So I like your pick. So there you have it, guys. We got Ty, Buck, and me. We've got all three picks in, all three Wildcats across the board. Let's see if they can continue this successful pace offensively. There's Cheney down to Cheney. Maybe went to the well too many times there. Maybe see if you can reverse the ball and look for something different, because really the Wildcats have found success so early in their offense that they've just been able to do one pass and score. So, that's a great hustle play by Abubakari right there. Not able to get the shot to drop. And that was to Pluid. So unfortunate, unkind iron there for the Badgers. That's going to be short, but Haley is right there to put it back up. A lot of contact down there. Finally, Haley gets the call. Now, what I was saying before is the Wildcats have found so much success against that 2-3 zone, getting three guards on the perimeter, getting that high post flash. We call that high post on the free throw line, and then you have a cutter in a short corner and working the baseline, and you can do all sorts of combinations out of that. But they were so successful for the first 5 or 6 times down the floor that they just are going to that by default. They haven't even got to, and I tell you what, Coach Gianna is telling them right now, okay, you can't do that every time. You got to reverse the ball and attack it from the other side. Make that defense move back and forth and find the ball, and the points are just going to keep coming. Bonners Ferry cannot sit back in that zone. I just don't see how they're going to do it, especially if they can get anybody else down there in foul trouble when Haley gets the ball in the post. So Haley, I talked about Tanner Groves last night. I mean, our Wildcat boys are pretty talented across the board. I don't like to single out just one player, but my early vote, if I had one, would be for Tanner Groves right now for MVP. And if I'm going with the girls, I mean, I don't see how you can pick anybody in the Intermountain League except Haley Cheney. It's just a no-brainer. Volleyball Intermountain League MVP, had multiple games of north of at least north of 20, but she's had a couple north of 30. Just a warrior and a competitor and good student. So that's would be my MVP vote if I had one. She misses her free throw there, so we've got to settle down, knock the second one down. Wildcats with a slightly different roster than earlier in the season, had some changes on players. Brought up some JVs, and you're going to see Maddie Cheney get more minutes than she typically would. Nice pickpocket there, but it's going to work out for the Badgers. It turns into a pass. Emily Coe fighting for the ball. She's going to get the jump, and it's going to be Badger ball, but good hustle there by all of them. Sound is better now. Must have been just a mic issue. I think we brought on a third mic, so I think we have that squared away now. Hopefully that's been remedied. And the video's good, so at least you can see. There's a nice take. That's number 3, I think, Morgan Burt, who's into the game for the Badgers, possibly because of maybe some foul trouble for the Badgers. Wildcats. Now here's where they need to go and get the other side over here. Now swing it back again. Swing it back again if you're Kellogg. If it's not there, it doesn't have to be. There, make a move. Now, you got to take care of the ball, though. It doesn't have to be there. There's no shot clock. By the way, a discussion item, big hot topic in Idaho, shot clock. I'm going to go ahead and take the controversial stance that I don't think we need a shot clock. I think when you're a high school coach, you don't get to pick your players. You don't get to pick offensive or defensive players, and sometimes your strategy is to slow the game down. It's part of the way you win the game. It's a strategy. Shot clocks are designed in the NBA where you pick and pay your players, and you want more points to be scored. So maybe some of these bigger schools that have a much deeper student body to pick from want there to be a shot clock because it favors an offense, good offense. But I'll tell you what, coming from now 2A Kellogg, I like the freedom to slow the game down or push at your will. If you can slow the game down and the other team can't counter that, and that's just basketball. So we'll see. Go ahead and at me in the comments if you disagree. That you have every right to disagree. It's a very hot topic in the high school basketball world these days. 19-6. Coe at the line. She's started out shooting the ball quite well. 20-6 right now, first quarter still. Again, thanks for letting us know about the sound issues. I think from looking at the graphs here, it looks like our sound is coming in a little bit better. Must have just been a mic, an uncooperative mic. There's another great looking shot from Coe, and because she had such great backspin and arch on the ball, just rattled around and went back down. Can't foul there if you're Emily. You can't grab, and she didn't. She's going to try to chase down Morgan Burt, and then in comes Maddie Cheney on the help and was unable to avoid the contact. That'll be her second. So Sister's going to have to come back in for Maddie. Maddie with a great first quarter thus far. You just can't let her pick up that third foul. You might even need to sit her for a little bit and go with K. Reed or Potts. Dangerous pass there. And there's Villaluz with the corral in that pass, able to at least get the Badgers a shot. 53 seconds. I'm in no hurry here if I'm the Cats, but I'm taking a good shot if I got one. There's Cheney. She's going to try to dribble and then dish to Van Hoos. Again, Wildcats, I think, I hate to complain when you're up 21-6, but you've got to be more patient as the game goes along. The coaches are going to make adjustments, and you're not going to be able to continue to score in the exact same fashion. You got to go away from that a little bit and reverse the ball. Abubakari for 3. Little strong on that one. She's going to try to pick that pass off and leave Wildcats with numbers here. Ko's going to get it, take it deep into the paint, throw up a shot, no good. Villaloo's on the break. She's quick. She gets to the bucket. Haley gets the rebound, saves it to Grace. Grace needs to be careful here. Wildcats 5 seconds. She's got to know where the clock is. Haley's going to take it up and get a foul. Great end of the quarter here for the Cats. Nice look by Nearing, the senior. Basketball IQ, getting the ball down to Cheney so she can take it to the rack. And there's going to be another foul on Bonners Ferry. Wildcats will be in the bonus for the rest of the first half. Cheney at the line. Looks like Bonners will be lucky to get a shot off here. Even if she makes this one, which she does, if they're smart, they'd roll it and catch it deeper, but Bear will take a desperation heave. It's no good even if it goes in. Wildcats out of the gate with some ferocity. We're going to take a break and listen to our band, so we'll be right back. Thanks for watching. And we are back. Thanks for the info in the chat. It said the sound's good now. I think we did discover what happened in the timeout. Thanks, Michelle, for bringing that to our attention. So Buck and I were doing a little experimenting, aren't we, Buck? We're kind of teaching ourselves how to bring up some graphics on the screen, and we created what's called a new display or screen, and we did not add in our mic inputs. So that explains it. And we like to experiment and learn as we go. That's what it's all about. We'll improve that. You know, each time we'll have that ready for the next game. So I thought that was good defense there by Van Hoos. Let's get another look at it. Let's go full screen. It looked to me like she picked her pocket, right? Right there. Maybe she got a little bit of the arm. Well, I like the Wildcats defense so far. And they only, knock on wood, they only have 4 fouls. Cheney gives up baseline there. Not ideal. Got away with it. That was a great move there by 24. Sumter. So here we go. 2-3 zone. Wildcats now go to a little bit of a 2-3 look, but they still have the 3 perimeter players. There's a skip pass. There's Ko taking it to the rack. Cheney's going to get it and go back up. No call. Got to go a little stronger with that, Haley, if you want to get the foul call. They're going to kick it out. Got to get out of the key. Get it into Haley. That's relentless right there. That's some good stuff. 24-6 Wildcats. Here comes the ball. Badgers with the push. It's going to be a loose ball. Ko's on the floor. Grace picks it back up. And the Wildcats are back on the attack. There's Haley running the distance. Haley Cheney, ladies and gentlemen. Ball game right there. She's bringing her A game. That's Intermountain League MVP material right there. I'm putting in my vote right now. I'm casting it. Somebody send it in to the Intermountain League ADs. Wildcats live vote for MVP is Haley Cheney. All right, we'll go ahead and go to one of our sponsors. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching.
North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are 2021-2022 Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. Check out their website at sunshinesilvermining.com to learn more. Go Wildcats!
And we are back. Thanks for joining us. Second quarter here, District 1 tournament. Bonners Ferry Badgers out of, I think, their third timeout of the half. Look at the hustle down there. I think that's Emily Coe. Look at her players appreciate that absolute relentless hustle. And that's contagious, Wildcat fans. When your players are doing that, everybody wants in on the action. The crowd loves it. The players love it. There's Kay Reed down here. Wisely kicks it back out. Grace tries to get it into Van Hoos. Maybe not the best angle from the top to bottom there. You got to have a little bit better angle to pass through the seams of that zone. Abubakari there taking it in. They're going to get Haley, and I agree with that foul there. Haley closed out to help Kay, and I think just wanted to make a statement there and block that Abubakari shot. She brought her hands down past vertical, though. I gotta agree with that call. That was it was almost great defense, but just a foul there at the end. That's Haley's first, so be careful she doesn't pick up her second here. That's going to be out of bounds. Tell you what, that shot, even off the top of the backboard, it almost had a chance to go in if it weren't deemed out of bounds. It didn't, but now the Badgers, interesting. Badgers go into a little pressure. I don't particularly see that being too effective, but you got to try to mix this game up a little bit if you're Coach Henthorn. Go for three. And that's going to be Wildcat ball. That went out on Bonners Ferry. Kay just about got to it. Got enough of it to knock it off of a Badger. And now the Wildcats will get the ball back here to Van Hoos for three from the band section. No good. Haley with the rebound. She's going to go right back up with it. And no problem. Haley Cheney, just a look in her face right now is, you are not going to stop me. I don't care what defense you play. There she is fighting with the Bubakari for block position down there. Aggressive defense. Nice little slip underneath there. That's 13. Maya Blackmore. Wildcats break the pressure. 28-8. 20-point deficit right now for the Badgers. Very early in the game, though. Coe weaves through the defenders there. Not able to get it to go. She's going to, she had to get out of bounds. I don't know how that wasn't out of bounds. She stepped out of bounds and then touched it when she came back in, but it must have gone off a Badger. So it's going to stay with the Wildcats. I don't think that was. Tried to get it into Cheney there, maybe just a little too ambitious on that inbounds play. Cheney, I can tell, getting a little tired, but boy, she's been doing everything tonight. And how can you not be? There she is playing some defense, moving her feet, blocking a shot, and then she's going to pick up a foul right there, and it's going to be Braylon Bear. Got a little too up close and personal to Haley, and I think just caught, an arm as Haley was pivoting. Definitely just a kind of a unfortunate set of contact right there. Definitely not intentional from Cheney. She has the right to pivot. So 28-8. Cheney going to go to the line now for 1-1. Still 8 fouls for the Badgers. Bear will head to the locker room. Hopefully nothing too serious. Haley Potts into the game for the Wildcats. Gets a big rebound. Another big rebound. Puts it up and in. Haley Potts on the board for the Wildcats. Doing some work down low. Getting some minutes. Quality minutes off the bench. And the Badgers now down 38. Here comes Bear. The little bit of a weave exchange here at the top of the key. Villaluz with the shot. Return to sender. That's Van Hoos on the defensive end. And it's going to be another foul. One away from double bonus for the Wildcats. And senior Grace Nearing is going to get her turn at the line. Wildcats playing a great half of basketball so far. Foul would be on Villaluz, and that is her first. Villaluz does a lot of point guard play. Definitely one of the quickest players out on the court right now. That could have been a travel, and I think it is. Just right at the end, she just couldn't stop that last pivot. Looks like the student body getting talked to down here. Not sure why. They've just been kind of enthusiastic. I don't hear anything inappropriate. All right, there's Jerome back into the game. She's an offensive threat. She's going to get it out here on the perimeter and take the three. It was a little bit, didn't look like she got a clean grab on her hand. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Badger ball. 4 minutes, 6 seconds to go here, 30-8. Wildcats live. Simon Miller, joined by my partner in crime tonight and today, Buck Coe. He's running on the production panel here. Buck got his pizza. Oh, speaking of pizza, we got Ty up in the booth. Our pizza fiasco went so viral last night on the feed that Avery Bear and Braylon Bear asked to have a pizza delivered to us today. So thank you, Braylon and Avery. We're enjoying that pizza, and what an awesome gesture on your part, and we are enjoying every bit of it. So we have pizza aplenty tonight. Pizza shortage last night. Pizza's already here today. So all good on that front. Wildcats live, Andrews Gym. We're biased, but what a court, what a scene. This just the newer gyms just have a little bit of a boxy feel to them, like a big warehouse. This has the old classic arch architecture and a lot of brick, and we just love it. We just love our home court. So that foul's going to go on. Is that Van Hoos? That's her second. So a few players with 2 fouls here, and both coaches being cautious. You can't take your chances in the district tournament. You got to play as smart as you can. Get somebody with 3 fouls in the first half. There's Potts holding her position. We're going to get her on the foul there. That's a nice job by Pluid to be patient, do a little shot fake and up and under there. Got Potts out of position just slightly, and she's going to get 2 and go to the line for 2. First one, good. Thanks again to Avery and Braylon for the pizza. We are enjoying it. 3 minutes and 17 seconds to go here. Wildcats doing a fantastic job on both the offensive and defensive rebounds. The only, if I could pick one nit, the only nit I would pick is they need to be more patient on the offensive end. And that's mainly because they were just so successful. But, boy, a lot of contact down there. We're going to take a look at that. Let's take a look at that full screen. Just Karst takes it up. It was a clean block, but then she goes down. Haley goes up. She gets bodied. It's just a physical game down there, you guys. We would expect nothing less than this physicality that we're seeing right now. These teams are just competitive rivals, and it's the third time they've seen each other. There's a possibility, the winner of this game goes and plays Timberlake, and if that's a tough place to play, if that team is not able to beat Timberlake, it's a very, very likely possibility that they would play each other again next week. So we're not going to get the cart out ahead of the horse too far, but and we're not saying either team's winning tonight at all. We are just setting the stage for what could possibly be another one of these matchups. Wildcats just coming out with confidence tonight. They need to continue that. That's a dangerous pass from Nearing. That's the second dangerous pass there. They're going to get the ball that's Schillerith into the game for the Wildcats. She was bumped up from the JV lineup, and she's just going after it, no fear. There's a three-pointer, and it's good, just like that. Sumter gets the Badgers at least where they're starting to look like to come back within striking distance, a lead up to 20 before that. Wildcats cannot take possessions for granted here. They have to move the ball and get quality shots. Karst with a little bit of a dangerous pass. Jerome kind of got was a little bit of an aggressive trap there, Jerome. Got to be strong with the ball if you're the Wildcats right now. The Badgers are basically going for broke. They're just going to go all out and try to change this game. Karst gets it back to Jerome from the three-point line down in the corner. No good. Karst with the rebound. Back to the senior. That's where you want the ball. And you want the ball in your best offensive players. Wildcats just working very hard right now. Karst gives it up to Bear. Bear with the good defense. That's Avery Bear. She's going to take it the distance here and try to get something going for the Badgers. Into Abubakari with Cheney trying to guard her. Abubakari too quick with that first and second step. And now the lead even down even further. 15-point lead for the Cats. Couple of times here, last 2 or 3 minutes, not much going on the offensive end. They don't have their starters in, which is good. They're getting a break, but they are not scoring any points. So that foul's going to go on Bear. We'll take a look at that and see. Looked like just didn't get away with, but it looks like she maybe got a push as Karst was dribbling. Yeah, a little bit with the body. Karst's going to get to the line. She's going to shoot two. We are in the double bonus. First one up and no good. If I was Coach Nearing, I would just tell Sam to take your time. No hurry when you're at that free throw line. Take your time. Take a deep breath. Knock it in. Second one up and good for Karst, 32-16. At least some points for the Wildcats there on that time down the floor. Wildcats need to continue playing aggressive defense. That's Villaluz right there taking it down. She's going to get Ko. Ko just kind of chopped down on her arm there. And I don't know if that's Emily's second. I think it is. You got to be careful there with Emily as well. Just a minute left. I'm probably tempted to get Emily out of the game. I would probably, if I have a chance on the next, she's going to do it now. I was going to say I would at least do it on the next defensive possession. As Villaluz unable to make the first free throw, lead will stay at 16. Wow, Badgers hanging in there, fighting. I don't know if is that a lane violation? I guess if you step over before you shoot, I guess it's not unfortunate right there. Villaluz gets her own rebound. You never, ever, ever let the shooter get their own rebound on a free throw, and that's just some inexperience on the floor for the Wildcats right now. They got to be careful. This could be down to a 10-point game with 2 more possessions, and they're going to get one right here unless, Jerome saves it. Coach Nearing wants to talk to her players. Our band's going to take us through the timeout, and we will do the same. So I'll be right back, about 30 seconds. We are back. 44 seconds here to go. Wildcats just kind of need to finish strong. No turnovers. Work the ball around the perimeter. Ball fakes. Don't be careless with the ball when you have it. Don't let them swipe it from you. Nothing. Don't need anything right away. Reverse the ball. Reverse it. I don't know if you need it right in there. Okay, that's good. Good. I like it. Coach Miller's coming out here watching the last final moments of this half. Dribble, ball fake. Kay takes it into the bucket, no good. Rebound, Jerome. Ball back to Jerome, into Potts. Potts takes the up and under, takes a shot, and it is good. Good for you, Haley Potts. Wildcats exactly what they needed out of that final possession. Burn the clock down to nearly 0. Get a shot, a rebound, and another shot. It is halftime here, ladies and gentlemen. We are 34-18. Wildcats up big so far in this Intermountain League District 1 game. We are going to take a 10-minute break, but we'll be right back. Thanks for joining us.
NASCO is a loyal Wildcat activity supporter and Kellogg-based construction management company. Their primary focus is supporting our U.S. military's Department of Defense through the performance of multi-million-dollar federal construction contracts. NASCO has a long history in the Silver Valley where their home office has been based for more than 23 years. They have enjoyed continued growth and now have multiple satellite offices nationwide. To date, they've worked on over 50 military bases and performed more than 3,500 construction projects in 32 states across the U.S. NASCO is proud of their Silver Valley roots and is actively involved in local community events and activities. You can find them on the web at nascousa.com. Wildcats Live would like to thank NASCO for being the original gold level supporter and proud partner. Thank you, NASCO, and go Wildcats. Family owned and operated since 1948 and located in Smelterville, Idaho, Nickerson's Towing and Sales have been taking care of the Silver Valley and beyond for over 70 years. Chad and his crew provide 24/7 mobile services, towing and recovery, and also have a full shop facility available. Whether you need a tow, a jump start, a winch out, a tire change, or fuel delivery, Nickerson's can do it all. As Chad says, no matter how poorly you park it, we can help. Nickerson's also provides services such as secure storage, truck and trailer repair, brakes, transmissions, suspensions, and much more. Chad and family are devoted, longtime supporters of local youth athletics and activities, as well as all things Wildcats. Give them a call at 208-784-1238 or find them on Facebook at Nickerson Towing and Sales. Wildcats Live would like to thank Nickerson's Towing and Sales for all they have done and continue to do for the community, including their sponsorship of Wildcats Live. Go Cats! North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are 2021-2022 Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. Check out their website at sunshinesilvermining.com to learn more. Go Wildcats! Serving North Idaho and beyond, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and the Silver Valley and more, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding is ready to handle all of your home exterior needs. Owned and operated by KHS alumnus and former basketball standout player and former coach Steve Bogie Borgard, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding specialize in metal, flat roofs, as well as architectural shingle. Bogie & Sons is fully licensed and insured and A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau with over 4 decades of satisfied customers. If you are looking to replace your roof or siding or just want to inquire about options, Bogie is just a call or email away and can provide friendly, free estimates. You can reach Bogie & Sons by calling 208-682-4466. You can also email coachbogie.steve@gmail.com as well. Thanks, Coach Bogie, for the support, and go Wildcats! From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live. Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to ShoshoneGlass.com. Go Wildcats! Wildcats Live, we are back. Check us out, wildcatslive.org. Got all of our sponsors and schedules. I got to rebuild the schedule for next week. I think today is the last game of the week, so we're going to rebuild that. Glad to bring you, as they take their break here, what I would say is the best pep band in the Intermountain League, Kellogg High School Wildcat Pep Band, led normally by, and I'm a little biased, by my daughter, Gracie Miller, who, when schedules were set this year, made her work schedule. And with all the cancellations and bumping back of games and rescheduling had to work tonight. So she's got one of her bandmates, Izzy Desmarais, is taking a break from the bass and doing a little bit of directing herself. And Wildcat band sounding pretty good tonight. Heard a little Chicago, heard a little B-52s. Good stuff. And they'll get their traditional third quarter break here
as we come out of halftime, 34-18. There's a few players with 2 fouls. They're probably back in the game at this point. Wildcats get the ball in the alternating possession. They're going to hopefully continue to work that ball around and make these Badgers shift multiple times before shooting. There's the cutter right there. That's Ko on the cut. And Maddie Cheney on the cleanup. What a 1-2 punch that has been, having Ko and Cheney down there and Haley hitting the high post to draw those defenders up. Exactly the way you draw up a zone-busting defense. Haley's got to be careful here. She did force the turnover. I would not like her to pick up her 3rd foul too soon, so she's going to have to play smart. And it is up to 36-18. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I think we are up over close to 60 viewers at one point. We hope that that continues. We like to have more people watching and listening. And right there, Wildcats, Haley tried to gather that ball, and it hit the overhang, the infamous overhang here at Andrews. Lots of stories to go with that, including running the baseline after a made basket and trying to throw a full court pass and hitting the overhang. Shot there by Blackmore, no good. Wildcats with the ball again. A minute gone here in the 3rd. 2-3 zone extended a little bit, the bottom and the strong side guard. Wildcats really don't have to force anything right here. I don't want you to be complacent. You're nearing going to take a timeout. I don't want you to be complacent, but you don't have to attack right away. Reverse the ball. I would say, if I was Coach Neering, I would say reverse the ball 2 or 3 times, unless their pressure is out in that backcourt so far that person is wide open at the top of or at the free throw line extended or free throw line. You don't have to force that ball in there. In fact, make those guards come out and play you. Put 3 on the perimeter. There's only 2 guards up top. And then they use the wings down low to extend when you go down to the corner. Keep the ball up top and take care of the ball and just wear them out for 30 seconds and then attack. Just like we've had so much success in the first half, it's like we've got to do the play the way it's drawn up every single time. You don't have to. Reverse the ball. There's Jerome, takes the first 3. She got a good look at it, but again, there's a 5-second possession for the Wildcats, and you've got to lengthen these possessions out. If you don't, this is what Bonners Ferry is going to do. They're going to count on you to take a quick shot, and they're going to come right back down, and Abubakar is going to make you pay. And she does, and it's 36-20 now. Wildcats, all you got to do is spread out the perimeter. Nope. Very fortunate there for Kellogg. Very fortunate. Then they get the reversal. Now reverse it again. Bring it over to the right side. Or just keep it right there. That's right. You don't have to do anything with it. There's the backdoor cut. Backdoor look to Cheney. So see, by just reversing the ball, that was only 1 ball reversal, and then Neering just simply held it and made those players collapse and pull up, and she was able to dump that down and get Cheney in the paint. Coach mode engaged for me right now, so apologies. I'm sure Coach Neering is going over all of those things, but it's just when you see them happening here, you just want to get it out there to him. Missed opportunity there on the second free throw, so it's 37-20. Abubakari showing her ball handling skills right there. What a all-around player she is, just a sophomore. She's going to be a tough one to contend with, although the Wildcats are not going to have to contend with them in the Intermountain League as they go to 2A next year. So this is it's all or nothing here for Bonners Ferry to get a piece of these Wildcats right now, because it will be just the Bonners Ferry Badgers, I think, and the Timberlake Tigers from this district, at least in 3A. Wildcats reverse, or have not reversed the ball yet. There it is, a little skip pass. Keep coming. Yep. All right. This is what we need. Now Haley crashes. Grace with a cut. That was quite the hustle down there by, that was Pluitt and Ko, and that's going to be Ko's 3rd. First down Badgers. They'll have the ball at the 30-yard line. And unassisted tackle there by Coe. And everybody's okay. Into the game will come Karst in place of Coe, which will shift Grace Nearing to the second layer of that 2-2-1 pressure. Villaluz cracks that with no problem. Takes it up. Maddie Cheney with, now Maddie's going to try to go coast to coast. How about that ball handling there from Cheney? Off the block, cleans up the mess, dribbles it all the way down. Wildcats now have the ball. There's Cheney with the cut. Nothing but buckets for Haley Cheney. We'll go a little picture-in-picture replay there so you can see the last play. Wildcats up 39-20. That's Pluid with a nifty little underneath move, just couldn't get the ball to drop. Cheney running the court. She's going to draw the foul on, that is Avery Bayer. That's going to be probably, I think that's her second at least. First foul. Okay, I thought it was her second. Just her first. It is 39-20. Wildcats student body into this game. Haley Cheney goes to the line. Get one more shot here. The shot is up and no good, short. Maddie tries to keep it alive. Abubakari, look at this. This is just impressive stuff right here. This is their, I would call her a post player, but she could play anywhere. Badgers get the ball in early to Pluid, and little contact there, no call on the charge. There's a nice little entry pass there, what we call early. Again, I don't know if I'm the Wildcats if I need that. There's a steal by Karst on Villaluz. And Wildcats right now, I like the aggressiveness, but right here you've got to play smart. Just play smart. It's a 2-3 zone. You're not being pressured. Well, I mean, just hold it for a second. You know, let them. There's a double team. There you go. Now they're in it. Wildcats taking control. That 2-3 zone, if they attack that 2-3 zone with patience, there's just no stopping them. Haley's got to be up around 20 right now. There's the Aldo Abubakari. She's got that quick first move, and she takes it. Oh, and Cheney. I think that was a good block by Cheney, but you don't know. She might have got her with the body. We're going to get the replay, and we're going to go full screen. We're going to see, maybe with the body. Oh, that looked like a good block, Haley or Maddie Cheney. Don't let that get to you. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Coach Mike Martin, let's go Cats. Absolutely nice win last night, Coach, against the same Bonners Ferry Badger boys, taking a commanding 4-0 first place in the Intermountain League. Wildcat boys looked as good as I've seen them last night. All around teamwork, great shooting. And I'd hate to give the MVP to just one player of the game because they all played so well. But Tanner Groves just really just shown so much last night on all ends of the court, both sides of the court, hitting from the three, getting hustle plays, rebounds, defense. He just did everything last night. So, awesome win, Coach Martin. And thanks for joining us. Nancy Cheney, thanks for joining us. And you are one of our longtime faithful watchers and listeners and supporters. We appreciate you guys. And she says it's Timberlake 36, Priest River 6 at half. We kind of thought that might be the case. So the winner here is most likely going to go to Spirit Lake. Not a great decision there by Karst. You just gotta get it. Just got to get it to somebody, and it doesn't have to be in the key. Wildcats, and that's going to go off Bonners Ferry. That's going to be Wildcat ball. All on the hustle of Macy Jerome. So Wildcats fortunate there. Fortunate to escape the turnover. Here it is. It's a 2-3. It is when they overload that and then get it back to the other side, that's when you're going to see things open up. And if it's not there, you don't have to force it. There you go. This is good stuff right here. This is exactly what you got to do to beat this zone. Nice job by Nearing, knowing that she's going to have the advantage, reversing her dribble, going against the grain of the shifting zone defense, takes it to the rack, and she's going to shoot two. And that'll be Pluid's fourth foul, I believe. Nearing no good on the first. 42-22, 20-point deficit for the Wildcats. Abubakari back into the game for the Badgers. Always dangerous. Quick and athletic. Good shot. Good move to the bucket. Smart player. Grace gets the second one to drop. 43-22. Abubakari up on the point. She's just going to take control as much of this game as she can. Quick shot there. That's 24. That's Kaylee Sumter. Just couldn't get it to go down. Wildcats have been doing a great job on the defensive rebounds tonight. Nope, that skip pass doesn't have to. Nope, don't have to force it. There's Sumter on the. And she doesn't like any of that. Gave Grace Nearing a little shove. Maybe we'll see if we get that on replay. No love lost at the moment between these two teams. Very, very competitive. Expect nothing more with the District 1 tournament on the line right now, with a chance to probably go play the Timberlake Tigers for the District 1 championship and a trip to state. Potts kind of tries to bully her way back down in there. Sorry, we got stuck on replay. Potts tried to bully her way back in there, and it gets called for an offensive foul. I thought that was very much the right call. You can't just bully your way down in there. That defensive player has every right to that position of the court as you do, and if they're there first, that's their position. Abubakari out on the perimeter. Tries to dribble. Cheney tried to get the steal. Grace Nearing comes over to help on the shot of Sumter again. Sumter pretty active right now. And that's going to be Grace Nearing on the foul. That's just her first. So if you're the Wildcats, you're gonna foul. I mean, that's just part of the flow of the game. And right now, Wildcats don't have anyone in terrible danger. Sumter misses the first. Second up for Sumter. That one, perfect. Wildcats in no hurry here. Shouldn't be in any hurry. I doubt they're going to be. Senior Grace Nearing running the point. Jerome on the far side. Be careful picking up that dribble. Don't pick it up if you don't need to. There's a backside look. Nearing's going to shot fake, take it to the bucket, feed it down to Potts. Potts in the right place. She just snuck in there. Was ready when it came to her. Potts with the big night here for the Kellogg Wildcats, and it's 45-23. Wildcats answer. Abubakari taking the point guard roles at the moment, trying to get Sumter down low. Abubakari with the take is good. Nice take there. Grace Nearing possibly avoiding getting a foul. Good take there by Abubakari. I like the change by Coach Henthorne, maybe getting Abubakari in some locations where she can do some damage instead of trying to get the ball to her on the post, and it's worked a couple times here. We'll see if he stays with that, and we'll see if the Wildcats adjust. Van Hoos from Candy Corner, no good. Cheney almost with the rebound. Nearing with the rebound. She's going to get fouled, and that's just the fourth foul for Bonner, so they're not fouling at the rate they were in the first quarter, so the Wildcats not in the bonus yet. Bear into the game for the Badgers. 45-25. With 42 seconds. Abubakari, I like that move by Coach Henthorne. Get Abubakari a little bit of a break. 42 seconds, get you just some chance to rest your legs, take a break. Terrible entry pass by the Wildcats. Get away with it, and they're going to get a foul called. Boy, Wildcats must have lived right this week, because they're getting fortunate with some of those lazy passes. You got to be careful. Villaluz is quick, and she will make you pay. She almost did right there. Wildcats will go with the stack. Now get a good pass in here. There we go. And that's going to be Jerome from the three. No good. Haley gets the board. Haley go right back up with it. She's going to draw the foul. That foul is, I believe, going to be on Sumter. Sumter very active here in this third quarter. 45-25, 33 seconds to go. Wildcats looking for the Bonners Ferry sweep here this weekend. Boys took care of business last night. Girls looking to take care of business today, with the goal of probably, odds are, going to Spirit Lake to face the Timberlake Tigers, whom the Wildcats defeated for the first time in quite a long time snapping an Intermountain League regular game and playoff or district winning streak by the Tigers of multiple seasons and years. No good there for the Badgers. That was a good defensive look by the Cats. Nearing with the push, 13 seconds left. She goes right to her her teammate, Haley. Probably would have been a great way to end the half, but it's okay. They just need to play defense here now without fouling. And they give up the bucket. Guess who? Bonners Ferry Badgers. Got to be happy with the aggressiveness and the tenacity of Kaylee Sumter, the junior. She just basically took that third quarter over along with the Bubakari to at least keep the Badgers at least with some life. That could have been the dagger if the Wildcats were able to convert that last possession and then Bonners doesn't. That's a 4-point swing right there. 46-27, lead under 20 now. We've got about 30 seconds or so here. We're going to go down to the band. We got some awesome sponsors, but we also have an awesome pep band. We'll be right back. We are back. Fourth quarter action. Badgers will get possession. Sumter with the penetration through the key there. Gets it to Bear for three. She knocks it down, and just like that, Badgers out of the break, cutting that lead to 16 off the three from Avery Bear. That was deep. Wildcats looking backside. It's Jerome cutting through the key. Just textbook right there. Again, the only complaint. Just make sure that that's there. Don't have to force it the first time. There, that time it was, and they converted. Here comes a possible 3-on-2. Looks like Nearing's going to pull it out. Cheney running the lane, puts it up. She gets fouled pretty hard there by Abubakari. She's going to say, you're going to have to make it from the free throw line. You're not going to get an easy one here. We'll go to replay. First one is good. Cheney with the second shot, no good. 49-30, back up to 19. Badgers definitely up tempo now, no time to lose. Emily Coe hit the deck there on that one. She and Sumter are going after it down there on the backside. That is number 10. Markin Pluid with the bucket there for the Badgers, 49-32. At this point, the clock is your friend if you're the Wildcats. All you got to do is continue. If they stay in that zone, you got to make them come out of that zone, and that's not going to do it. Bubakari ready for that. Can't force it down to Haley. She was open. She was open a pass before that, and you can't then try to, go get it to her because she was open a second before. You got to move on and try to reverse it and come back to her. Get it out of that corner. Get it over to this left side. There we go. Here comes the defense shifting. Here comes Cheney. She kicks it. It's Jerome. No good, but you got a backside rebound from Maddie Cheney because the defense was reversing. She's not able to make that short one. That's unfortunate, but it was a good effort. Getting the ball reversed was all that it took. There's Bear. I think that was Bear for three. That shot looked amazing. I thought that Bear three was going to go in. Wildcats going to get called on the push or the hold here on the rebound. And that's going to be 4 on Maddie. Maybe a frustration foul after missing that Badgers not going away here. Wildcats in danger of a little bit of a run. Coach going to take a timeout. Blackmore with a 2. 49-34, just like that. Wildcats a couple possessions without any points and not much time off the clock. 6 minutes, 7 seconds to go. Tons of time left here as Coach Henthorn works the refs a little bit. 49-34. We'll be right back. Kellogg High School Wildcat Pep Band. Don't go away. Kellogg High School Wildcat Pep Band bringing the spirit here for the Wildcats here at Andrews Gym. Home sweet home here for the Wildcats, and they'll go on the road if they are able to finish this off and probably face the Timberlake Tigers. Of course, there's a chance if they don't win that matchup that they will return home, because as the 2 seed in the Intermountain League, they'll remain with home court advantage other than to Timberlake. Fouled there for Cheney, fouled going to the line. That's Pluid, and that's going to be her 5th, so she's going to have to leave the game. We'll lose in for the Badgers. Hey, we have Shannon Figueroa. Shannon, thanks for joining us all the way from Ocean City, Maryland. Awesome. I think that's going to be our Wildcat, farthest Wildcat so far today. So thanks for watching. She says, go Cats. Love having you. Hopefully we're bringing a little piece of Kellogg to you all the way over there on the coast. Wildcats loving that Maddie Cheney blocks, as are the students. We'll go ahead and get that into a replay for you, hopefully. Maddie Cheney, a force to be reckoned with tonight, filling in the shoes of Darian Hill. Bubakari right there. It's the last thing you can do if you're the Wildcats. Unfortunately, that lead was 15. I think Cheney only made 1. It's now down to 13 with the Bubakari going to the line to chip into that lead. This is going to get, I don't want this to get tight, but this may get tight, everybody. That's got to be a foul right there on 13. They're going to let that one go. Held on to Cheney off the rebound. Wildcats need to come over and look at this left side. That's exactly what they do. Now we need a guard to come over here and help her out and force it into Haley. Here come the Badgers. Bear wasting no time. She's trying to find a teammate. Villaluz is that teammate. Foul going to go on Cheney. That's her 5th. 5th foul for Maddie Cheney. And again, Wildcats just not taking advantage of taking time off that clock. I think that's going to come back to it may or may not. It already has. It's coming back to bite the Wildcats. You cannot have 5-second possessions when you're up double digits. You've got to work the ball around. You've got to wait until you get a quality shot, and you've got to make a team that's in the 2-3 zone come out of that zone. Abubakari, just like that, it's just a 12-point ball game. She's going to get another one. Bubakari, just what a smooth, amazing shot she has. Just beautiful rotation, follow through. Boy, she's just quite a player. Wildcats is stuck over on the right side again. Bring it around to the left. Nothing there. Need to reverse it. And they do. Back over to the right side. Don't force it. Nearing's going to take a look. Got to come back over to this side. All the way back over. There you go. Now we're into a 10-second possession. Take your dribbles. Take it down the key, take a shot, no good. Maybe that could have got dumped to Haley Cheney. She gets it anyway. Wildcats with some 2 points the hard way right there. That was fortunate. That's some hustle play there by Haley Cheney. Didn't get the pass and didn't give up, got the rebound. Wildcats are still in that man-to-man. Bubakari back into the post area, working all parts of the post. Haley Potts trying to stay with her, gets her off the block. Bubakari can get around that. She's going to try to go up with it, and she does. I'll tell you what, if you give Bubakari another quarter, I think she takes this game over right now. She is just in the zone. She's quick. She's tenacious. Right now, the Wildcats, it's the only thing that's really at their advantage is they've got an 11-point lead, and the Badgers are still in a zone. Bubakari a little bit too aggressive on that defensive effort there. Gets the foul. Cheney's going to get a chance to extend that lead. Cheney will get 2. Wildcats will be in the bonus rest of the game. Bonners will be in the double bonus. That's something to note. First one, good. Shooter's roll for Haley. (52-40). Cheney with her second. Just under 4 minutes. Second one is good. Haley's, you can just tell Haley's she's digging in. She's finding just any bit of energy she's got left. She has played a heck of a game. Bubakari is going to go for the up and under there. Potts is going to make her earn that from the line, but if I'm Potts, I let her shoot that. She was drifting to her left, and that's a really high difficulty shot. If she makes it, she makes it. But now you've let the Badgers have a chance to rest up and score 2 points with the clock stop. First one short by Bubakari. It's the first one I've seen her miss. So fun to watch her play. Even if she's victimizing the Wildcats right now, it's just so fun to watch her at this point. Just a really good player, in and out. I don't know how that doesn't go down. You don't need to force it here if the Wildcats. Just bring the ball down as leisurely as you can. There's no pressure, no press, no traps. There's the back lower. I like it, but you don't need that right away. They got away with it. They get a foul. They're going to get Grace now to the line. Whew, Wildcats though. I just how do you mitigate? Yeah, that's a great look right there, but the clock is still your friend as long as it's running. If it's not running, it's Bonner's Ferry's friend. So 53-40, 13-point lead. You know, you're a three-pointer or so here from the Badgers of this getting down to 10 and possibly in the single digits. And you don't want that, you know, unless it's under a minute, and then it becomes really difficult. But right now we still have plenty of time, and the Badgers are doing a good job playing with some urgency, taking advantage of that mismatch down here. Potts is mismatched right now against the Bubakari, and that's without Cheney in the game. They're going to have to probably come up with something for that here. You may need a timeout if the Wildcats don't get any bucket. You get a bucket here. Now they're going to man-to-man. We'll see a little bit of shift in intensity here. Wildcats maybe go to a high screen and roll, still unsure of what to do with the ball as the Badgers have shifted to a man-to-man, although it is, oh, no, yeah, it is a man-to-man, just not a pressure man-to-man. Maybe Badgers with some tired legs. Ball to Potts, back out to Jerome. Back out to Nearing. Nearing with the dribble drive into Potts. No good. Cheney with the rebound. No good. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This could be 10 or 9. If you're Bonners Ferry, the momentum is definitely tilted a little bit. Grace tries to get a steal there. Nearly does. Bubakari is going to get this on the mismatch again. No problem. Just like that, it is a 10-point game. You cannot allow that to continue. You're going to need to get a timeout, or you're going to need to burn a lot more clock than they have so far. Fortunate to keep the ball on that possession. Looks like Coach Nearing going to go with Van Hoos for Potts. Probably switch to Nearing or Cheney. Will take a Bubakari this next time down the court is my guess. Potts with a great bunch of minutes there, but just a little bit of a mismatch down on the block with the quickness of a Bubakari. You can't let her just have her way down there. Don't know if there's I like that look from Jerome. She had the three, and that's smart basketball right there. The three is tempting right there, and she can shoot it. Instead, she gets it down to Cheney, who is able to get a Bubakari off the ground and get the foul. 10 points here. These free throws are critical. You've got to keep cashing in from the free throw line. If you don't, you leave that door just cracked enough that these Badgers have life. And you got to think, as they chip away at this Wildcat lead, the Badgers, if they should face each other again, which is has a good probability that this is probably getting them a little bit of confidence back. Villaloo's trying to weave her way through. She's going to go underneath Grace Neary, and she's going to kick it to Bear for 3. It's no good. Guess who? Abubakari out of nowhere. She's going to try to go baseline again. And then again, that's Abubakari's second shot down there on the wing where she is fading away from the basket. The Wildcats have bailed her out with a foul. Now we are going to bring in Kay Reed for a little size here, a little height. Try to get some of those rebounds. Abubakari just a wrecking ball down here on this side in the fourth quarter here for the Badgers. Just doing some major damage on these Wildcats. They're taking anyone they can to play defense on her, and they just cannot come up with a solution. That'll be something for Coach Nearing and staff to think about for the next matchup if there is one. Of course, we can't be thinking about that at this point. Abubakari gets the second one to drop. Now it's just an 11-point lead. Slowly but surely, the Badgers have chipped away at was once a 21-point lead. They are now they've knocked 10 or 11 points off that lead. Jerome's going to take that, and I just don't like the offensive hesitancy, and we're going to get a charge on that one. That's going to be Kay Reed. It was a little bit of a late whistle. I wasn't sure she was going to get the call. We're going to have to go to full screen on that. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Yeah, replay buffer is currently malfunctioning, so we'll just go to timeout. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go here. It's going to be Wildcat ball. It's 56-45. That's a huge play right there. Kay Reed coming in to take the charge. If Abubakari converts that, it's under 10 points with 1 minute 30, and things get real interesting. As it is, still an 11-point game. Wildcats with the ball. You know that the Badgers are going to come out in a man-to-man here. I would have something drawn up, a high pick and roll, which is probably what they're going over, or a little backdoor screen, or a little exchange down on the block, get somebody open. But first and foremost, get the ball inbounded and get the ball into the hands of Macy or Grace. Let them handle the ball. And if anything, the Badgers eventually are going to have to foul. But they're not going to foul with 1 minute 30. They're going to make you take care of the ball. So look and see if we can get some kind of pick and roll or some kind of screen action, some movement, because Bonners Ferry will be in a man defense now. Villaloo's will be on Grace Neary. She's going to try to pick Grace's pocket. Grace does a good job, senior experience right there, no panic. She's going to have to do something with it here. She's closely guarded. She gets it to Kay, who barely gets it to Macy. Get it back out here. Maybe get a high screen and roll. Get Haley up here. There's an exchange. We talked about that. Would like to see a high pick and roll, though. Get Haley up here. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Get Haley up. Oh, maybe no high pick and roll. They're just going to, I'm happy with the time going off the clock, too. Van Hoos with a nice take there. The help side and the block by Abubakari. Wildcats will get it back underneath. Looks like Coach Henthorne's going to take a 30. He's going to try to probably prevent he's going to make the Wildcats earn every bit of this inbounds pass, I have a feeling. They've been successful before this, getting turnovers. And I just realized that I'm supposed to announce my spirited fan of the game. It's going to be tough. The boys down here are really bringing it today. And I can't go down and award it yet. Maybe the next time out I'll run down there really quick. I'm sure we'll get a timeout, but I will be handing out the most spirited student fan of the game. Yeah, there's Van Hoos going to do the take. She's going to get fouled. I like that she was going toward the basket, maybe looking to get an easy bucket. Would like to see some more. Just as the coach in me comes out again, I'd love to see more time off the clock there. But it was a good quality look and dribble drive there by Van Hoos. Just got to make your free throws here. First one in and out. Looked good, not quite. Got to make this one. Get it to 12 with 54 seconds to go. Second one, no good. Cheney with the rebound, goes back up. Boy, very fortunate right there for the Wildcats. 2 missed free throws. Haley Cheney bails them out, gets a tough board, 58-45. Kay Reed, you just can't, you're not going to stop. That's a bad matchup. You're just going to have to get somebody, even if they're shorter, you have to get somebody quicker on Abubakari. You cannot put somebody on her that can't keep up with her quickness. And Coach Henthorne's experienced enough, he knows that. It is a 58-47 game. Looks like the Badgers are going to run out of time here. Wildcats going to take this down. Kay's going to get it on the interior. Kay's going to get a little revenge off of that one on Abubakari. She takes it right back at her. 60-47. Wildcats with a 13-point lead. Looks like it's going to be enough here. Abubakari's not going to give up. Kick ball by Haley Cheney. It is 60-47. Wildcats 2.3 seconds away from traveling to Spirit Lake to take on the Timberlake Tigers in another rubber match for the Intermountain League. Badgers inbound the ball. Would hate to see a foul here. I don't know what I would do if we fouled. Shot is up and good. It's going to not matter, but it's still 2 points nonetheless for Sumter. Wildcats, instead of a 15-point victory, will win by 13 and will advance in the District 1 tournament, which will be played, I believe, Tuesday in Spirit Lake. And it will probably be, at least unless the Priest River Spartans came back from a 36-6 halftime deficit. I just don't think they have the firepower to do that. So we have the alma mater for the Wildcats. We'll be back right after this. I'm going to go try to award a coffee card. We are back here. Wildcat Pep Band bringing it home with the Kellogg High School alma mater. What a great tradition we have. And then the celebratory school song, Hail to the Wildcats, led by the cheerleaders. Crowd not going anywhere. Student section kind of got out of there pretty quickly. I was able to award the Wildcats Live Student Fan of the Game to Mr. KJ Walker. Just brought the energy all night. Was very spirited, as were most of the boys. Basketball team down here, excited off of their win last night against the Badgers. Wildcats can complete the sweep and will travel to, most likely, Timberlake. I don't have an official on that, but I'm going to just go with the first half score, and that probably prevailed. And so, yeah, what a great Friday and Saturday for Wildcat basketball. Congratulations to Coach Jana and staff. Definite improvement on the offensive end. Do have to tip our caps, however, to those pesky Badgers. They did not go away quietly. Asha Abubakari, Blackmore, Sumter, Avery Bear hit a 3 there down the stretch. So thank you for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And we will be back Monday, I believe, senior night basketball. Buck Coe up in the K-Wall booth. Hopefully we'll have him here Monday. And we're going to finish our pizza from the Bear girls. And for Buck Coe, I'm Simon Miller. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live, and go Cats.